Just recently we're in a crazy ass situation.
What's going on, y'all? This is T
and K every day.
And we back.
And we're back
with another one.
With another one for the channel.
Hey. So today, my baby done picked out some questions.
Yeah, so we're gonna do like a sit down. I feel like we haven't done a sit down in a while. We've been like vlogging. I did a couple pranks. Yeah, it's been like a cool little minute.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a little minute.
So we haven't done like a challenge or like a questionnaire or anything in like a little bit. And I found some like cute little romantic / intimate ones that I thought would be fun. So there's 175 of these. We don't have time for all of that. So I think we're gonna pick like 5 to 10 depending on how in depth our answers go. And
yeah, go from there. Before that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and then ring the bell, of course, get every notification straight to the phone.
Hells to the yeah. And if you're excited for this video, I'm excited for this video actually.
Me
Give
too.
it a thumbs up because I'm excited.
I don't know I seen the questions last night, but I haven't looked at them since.
You know, hold on, we have to do like a miniature story time. So like I should be irritated with him for not looking at it because I sent it to him, but here's the reason why I can't, because I didn't look at them either. I read like the first 5, I was like, yep, these are good, sent it to him, and then we both failed. So we haven't answered these, we haven't really like pre-read these. So it's a surprise for everyone. Do you want to go, like how should we do this? Should I ask and...
You ask and then I'll go first answering.
Okay, and then I'll answer? Okay.
And then I'll ask and then you go first and then I'll answer.
Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Alright, so the first question is, what is love for you?
What is love? What is love?
Like, what does love mean to you?
Oh, that's kind of...
It's deep, right?
That's a deep question right there.
Hella deep. Ooh. Starting it off
because
it's deep.
Like, it's so broad, you know? Love is like a very big thing, so...
Yeah, love is big.
What can I say? Okay. Love to me... Well, I mean, what is love? Showing love, or like, what's love? Like...
I mean, you can answer however you want. I think the way that I'm gonna answer is like, what does it mean to be in love? You know, like, what do I feel kind of thing, I guess.
Oh, like that. So in love.
Maybe. I mean, it just says love, but I feel like that's a pretty broad question and you could really answer it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really answer that incorrectly. It's kind of like an opinion.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna just, since they made it broad, I'm gonna just answer it broad. Love is pretty much when you would, I feel like when you would protect somebody. Like if you love somebody, you would protect them by any
means any
means necessary.
Yeah, any means necessary.
No matter what, you're gonna protect that person if you love them. That's what love means to me. So
yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
And I feel like love means to me, I feel like people say that really, really like easily. Like people just throw the love word around and it actually is really deep. So it's not something I really just like throw around. So if I say I love you, I love you. But love to me is like exactly what he said. I for sure like want to protect my loved ones at all costs. I think that, well, for a long time, love was like putting them before me. Lately, I actually found out that that's not, that you don't have to do that, and that actually you have to love yourself more in order to correctly love other people. So since it's like such a broad question, I'll say like I really just learned love, like proper love. Like I won't say I didn't love, like I loved, but I didn't understand how to do it the correct way until just recently, I would say. It's a crazy broad question.
Yeah, super broad.
Okay, do you believe in soulmates?
Soulmates. So,
This is such a good question. We could do like a whole video on soulmates, I feel like.
So soulmates, I never really understood soulmates. Or like, or even like twin flame. I never really understood it. All I knew, and even like know to this day, is just love.
Yeah, he's like a really big lover. Like, obviously, I haven't known TJ forever, but like I can even say just from what I know, even like in his past relationships, like he's just a very like he loves really hard, like really, really hard.
Yeah. So what was the question again?
Is do you believe in soulmates?
Soulmates. So, I mean, I don't really know, cause like I don't really know what that means, to be honest. All I know is that if I fall in love with you, and I see a future with you, then that's what it is.
Right.
Like, what else?
So I mean, the way you do kind of believe in it. So you believe in soulmates, but you believe that basically whoever you put your focus on is your soulmate. Like, you choose your soulmate. So you maybe just don't believe that there's like a soulmate walking around. Like, you just believe you create that.
Yeah.
Is that
100%?
okay? Cool. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I knew he would have a dope answer for that. Just because we never really talked about it. Like, I've never asked him that before. Like, do you believe? Because I think, understand that. Like, I think that TJ is a soulmate. Anyways, let me get into it. I think that you can have multiple soulmates. I don't think that there's just one person that's like walking around. I think that everybody that you come in contact with, like he said, that you put a lot into, is a lesson for you. Like, you have to go through that. So I believe that, you know, like I even think that like my ex was a soulmate, and his ex, I believe his ex was a soulmate for him, because we learned so much from those relationships that like we had to go through that. Like, we had to. So there isn't really any resentment. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say there's no resentment with our exes, but like I would say with each other's ex. Like, I don't hate his ex because she's his ex, and same with mine, because we understand that we had to go through that. I do believe in twin flames, and I absolutely think that TJ is mine, because twin flames is more of like that person brings out the best in you. Like, you're gonna be fine by yourself, but if you find your twin flame, and your twin flame doesn't even necessarily have to be your significant other. I think my son is also one of my twin flames. So like, it's just somebody that like brings the best out of you and like makes you want to be the highest form of yourself. And I would definitely say that TJ is that for me. So in my opinion, he's more than just a soulmate. He's more than that to me. Like, this is bigger than just a lesson that needs to be learned or an experience that needs to be had.
Facts. My question for you is, how important is loyalty to you?
Loyal to me is like everything. Like, everything. Like, if you are unloyal to me, it basically, I've found out that like it just kills everything for me. Like, I'm no longer attracted to you, really. I'm hella closed off. I got walls up. I'm resentful. Like, it's just, I can't speak a good love language if there's no loyalty. So that's like everything.
I feel that.
Being loyal to me behind my back will mean that you mean everything to me to my face, is basically what it is.
Yep. Facts. And I feel the same way, yo. I feel the same way. Loyalty is what I stand on. Like, that's what I walk on every day. Like, is loyalty. All I do is, it's in me just to be loyal. It's in my family. Like, even my brother, it's in him just to be loyal. It's in my little sister. Like, it's all of us. It's
literally
just loyalty.
Literally. And I think that that's like, loyalty is something that's so beautiful about me and TJ, because unfortunately for us, you know, we have haters, and there's been a lot of people that have tried to come between us and be like, oh, she's cheating, or oh, he's cheating. And it's funny because we literally don't even have to question each other. We literally laugh, we make jokes, we're like, oh, okay, you know. And so that's something that like we just don't ever have to worry about in our relationship. It's just not anything that like, you know, it's just not realistic. And so the fact that loyalty is so important to both of us, and that we are such loyal people, and that we go above and beyond to show each other loyalty, is just like something that I appreciate a lot in this relationship.
Straight up. And even like outside of loyalty, even outside of relationship, like with friendships, like I expect nothing but loyalty, because that's what I'm gonna give to you.
Yep.
You know, and I felt like, to this day, I felt the heartbreak of like not
having that.
Yeah, not being loyal to you. And it's like, damn, like I put my everything into you, bro. And it's just like, you know, but like that's what come with it. When you stand on loyalty, sometimes
you're gonna get your heart broke.
Because not everybody stands on that like you may stand on it.
Few people really, like, if you're loyal, if you're really loyal, like, you won't cheat no matter what. Even if you're unhappy in your relationship, y'all are going through something, you know you're gonna stand up and be with your person. Then you know what we're talking about, that there's not many of us out there. Like, there's really not many of us out there. Usually people want to jump on the opportunity to cheat or get attention from the next person. And so when you're with somebody that, like, is just like that with you, your bond is incredibly strong already, because that's just a fear that's taken away. Like, that's just something that you don't have to worry about.
Yep, you ain't even gotta stress it.
Yeah, that's just nothing that we even think about.
Yeah, but what is the best part of our relationship?
Oh, damn, that's kind of a hard one. There's a lot of good.
Super
Shit,
hard.
I don't even like the best part of our relationship. Well, I mean, okay, so the best part of our relationship probably is going to be different for me than him. And that's just because I'm a mother, and I'm a mother before this relationship. So I was a package deal, and I brought my children into it. And when I first met TJ, well, I won't say when I first met him, but when I first decided, like, okay, this is going to be my person. Like, I didn't want to put effort into this. I had told him that it's going to take a little bit for me to warm up to him when it comes to my children, and, like, allow him to take the reins, or, like, kind of give him that dad responsibility. And I think that we, like, just kind of, like, I finally really, like, gave that to him that just, like, recently. And so, like, watching him come into, like, that role, so, like, effortlessly and just organically, and watching how much my kids seem to really enjoy and respect it, is probably right now, I would say, my favorite part of the relationship. Now, there's been, like, a million more. This is just, like, literally a right now thing, but it's just, like, something beautiful happening, I guess, you know, that's, like, means a lot to me.
I feel that. I feel that. So the best part of our relationship, I would probably say, is, like, that everything, like, the story, I would say, I guess.
We do have a really dope story.
Like, our story is just, like, you know, kind of one of a kind. Like, and, like, where we come from,
how we met, really. Like all of it.
What we've been through.
Our previous relationships.
Like,
our family.
Yeah, just, like, everything that we went through.
The universe really put us together, you guys. Like, it's really crazy.
Yeah, straight up. Everything that we went through to finally come together. And then go through some more shit.
Yes.
Together. And then,
so much more shit.
It's definitely, like, we meant to be.
Definitely. And I would say every single hurdle that we face, especially together, we come out of it, like, way stronger. Like, when
definitely.
You know, like, I won't get into detail, but, like, we just recently were in a crazy ass situation, and I would say, like, even since that day that it happened, it brought us closer together, because once we are in those situations, we know how each other will act and protect each other. Right. And so it just shows us how loyal we are to each other and what we mean to each other. And really, you know, during those times where it seems like it's so bad, like, we always end up on top. Like, it's such a blessing. We're so blessed. This relationship is so blessed. Like, it's crazy.
Definitely.
Kind of a sad one, but it's a good one. And I think they would want to hear too. What are the 3 things that you'd miss most if we broke up?
Oh, shit. I would be sick. My gosh, I would be sick.
Y'all, you know, we've been really honest with you guys. You know, we've, like, had breaks. But, like, there's only... like, I would even say, like, we've been able to, like, talk ourselves through that and like understand to take time. But I can personally say there's only one time that I thought we were, like, done, and I was sick.
Yeah, we were. That was the last time.
Yes.
Yeah, we were both pretty sick. My stomach was hurting. Shit, I couldn't sleep.
Nope.
Y'all, I could not sleep for like 4 days, y'all. Straight the fuck up, could not sleep.
Yeah, that shit's rough. Okay, 3 things. What's the top 3 things you'd miss if we broke up?
3 things.
Forever. No more us. Ooh, I don't like to think about that. That's not gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen. the top 3 things, that's hard.
Right?
I would miss Tatum and Tristan for sure.
Yeah.
Like, that would be super hard on me.
Yeah, not waking up to them every day would be rough, I'm sure, on you.
I would miss you, like, everything about you. Like, I can't find 3 things. It's just like, it's just you. Everything about you, like, I would just miss.
It's hard because
It's
we
like-
literally do everything together unless you leave for work. Like
Straight up,
like
we-
even when it comes to like showering and stuff, like from the point that we wake up, we're like
we're like
together.
we're good. Like
yeah.
even though like our communication can be bad sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
we are good because we're on the same page.
And even when our communication is bad, like we just had like a bad communication day the other day. We just know to not like, okay, cool, like we just won't communicate for a couple hours, and like we can do that shit sitting next to each other. Like I don't need to talk to you and you don't need to talk to me. I still love the fuck out of you.
For real. And even when she say she don't want to talk to me, I still be trying to like spark little conversations.
And he be catching my attitude.
I do, but hey, you know, you still gotta try, y'all.
That's funny. That's hella funny.
But 3 things I can't find 3 things. I would just miss everything, cause like what could possibly, I'm knock on wood, but like what could possibly go wrong for us to break up?
Nothing.
I can't
There's
think of
nothing.
it.
I mean, one of us would have to be 6 feet under. That's really what it would
Yeah.
boil down to. Like,
Like-
there's, we're not. They ain't no breaking up.
Cause like if I was at fault, like I'd probably be broken as fuck, super broken. Like if you were at fault, I wouldn't be as broken, but I would still be broken
Yeah.
because of like everything we went through.
Yeah, I don't. It's just not a reality to me for you to mess up enough for us to break up. Everything when it comes to TJ and I is like fixable. Like we
Everything.
just don't.
Literally everything.
When we go back to loyalty, like our loyalty is just too much that we don't ever cross that like line of disrespect. Like we don't call each other out of our names.
Never.
We don't
Never.
put hands on each other. We don't. Definitely ain't cheating. Like that's not happening. So like I just couldn't imagine.
There's nothing else. Like, if
Like what are we gonna do?
If we're not doing them 4 things, it's like, or drugs, we don't do drugs.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
So
That's-
like,
and we don't drink. So like,
and we don't drink. So
What?
we can't be alcoholics. 'cause
Yeah.
we don't drink.
literally, what is there left?
So
I don't know.
there's nothing. I'm sure she has the same answer.
Yeah, I don't want to answer that because it's literally the same. I was like sitting there trying to think, and like of course I could say 3 things that I would super miss, but I don't know if I would miss that more than the next thing, or if I, you know, like I would definitely just miss you. Like,
Just everything.
yeah. Aries, berries, little Aries. Oh my goodness, knocking on the door every 5 seconds. Ew, almost caught me in my lip, girl. What's love got to do with it, babe?
This says 3 ways to make our relationship better, but I only went 2.
Okay, 2 ways to make our relationship better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure you already know my first one. That's communication.
That was gonna be mine too.
You know what? I'm not even gonna put it all on TJ and say that he's not good at communicating, because I think that that I like to think that I'm really good at communicating, but I also am very sassy, and so I'm gonna say like we both need to like be better about our communication styles. I think we're getting really good at like communicating. It's just how we communicate. Sometimes we be pissing each other off. Like
Straight up, especially the last time.
yeah, it's honestly just verbiage. Like sometimes
Yeah.
it's just like a phrase or like a word that I'm bothered by or he's bothered by, and sometimes we both can be a little egotistical when we're talking, and like TJ's mom just got here,
Yeah, mom's just.
so we're gonna wrap up. Answered like quite a bit of questions, so that was good timing.
Yeah.
And we didn't really know how many we wanted to do, so it was perfect timing.
Yeah, I would say if there's anything, excuse a dog in the background.
Yeah.
Communication. That's what I would say. We like she said, we both can get in our ego sometimes when it comes to communicating, when really we should just be like, you know what? Let's just figure out how each person like one thing I've tried to do is just like try to figure out her tendencies
Same.
and just try to pick up on her patterns, because like that kind of helps out a lot too when it comes to like not communicating, because I mean,
Like we get into a habit, we'll both like if we I think I could speak for you too when it comes to this, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can both kind of pick up on each other's patterns, and if we can sense it's off, we'll act like, I'll be like, babe, are you okay? Or he'll ask me that too, like, babe, you okay? And like we're honest with each other. Like if I'm grumpy, I'm gonna be like, no, I'm grumpy, and he like then he'll know like, okay, let me chill on the communication. And that, yeah, super helps. Like it's really helpful to be with somebody who's like observant of you and like who cares to like I don't know, pick up on your tendencies when maybe you're feeling a little off, you know?
a lot of our communication issues come from like not from like us not communicating, it's how we communicate. So it's like we need to find better ways to communicate than the ways that we do.
Yep.
It's just that we got anxiety, so like that should be fucking us up.
Yeah, because I don't want to cause him any anxiety, but I also don't want to cause myself any anxiety, and that in itself causes a lot of anxiety.
So we literally be having to take like a break, like a long ass like hours.
Like hours, yeah.
And then come back and talk about whatever. Be like, you know, hey babe, I wasn't feeling this earlier. You know, and then talk about it like that.
Yep.
Because if we just be like, you know, in the moment say some shit, then it's gonna be like, hold on, you're not finna talk to me like that.
Right, exactly.
You know, and then it's not gonna get received the right way.
Yep.
And then one thing leads to another, and now it's beef.
Yeah, we're vegetarian. We don't want no beef.
Right, we ain't with the beef.
If you guys like these, send us questions on our IG.
Right.
Itchy eyebrow. On our IG, DM us and like some video ideas, or you know, you can DM our personal ones for like prank ideas too, because I'm kind of running out of ideas, I'm not gonna lie. So we need your guys' help. So be sure to do that. Hit us up. Let us know what you guys want to see.
Right. Before we leave, make sure y'all subscribe.
Subscribe if you're new.
Like
this video.
Comment.
Drop a comment.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Ring it. With that being said, we out, y'all. Peace.
Baby girl, when I look into your eyes, I can't help but get to thinking that you fell right from the sky. Girl, you got me tied. Your personality and thighs, I see you about your bread. I need a shorty with some drive. Listen here, I promise give you everything you need. A gentleman in person and a dog up in them sheets. I'ma motivate you, girl, when your head is looking down. We done came all this way, you can't give up on me now. It's a fight. Ain't no one said this shit was gonna be easy. Anxiety's a big